My name is Naina V G. I'm the regional manager for ACCA India. We are an organization, if I have to talk about the full form of it, it's Association of Chartered Certified Accountants. It's a UK-based body. We're very much focusing on increasing the skill of today's generation. A little bit about me, I am an MBA Finance from ISP and looking forward to provide business development and quality of education for this generation that's coming up.
Well, I'm speaking to a lot of educated people and I so feel bad about myself. and plus you guys can speak, you've got style, you've got grace. Best wishes for the future, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
A quick take of yours on the convention 2019. What do you think are the major takeaways of this convention?
Okay, so some of the most important convention takeaway for me is how you are trying to incorporate digital into education, and I think that's the trend. It is not something which is going to fade off soon. Every student that we speak these days, or every employer that we talk, they talk about how education need to change from what it is right now to what it should be, more into automation, machine learning, with so many things that is coming up on AI, how students should ideally develop themselves to become the future leaders. And a convention like this will always help educators as well as marketers to understand this and take it to the next level. So that's one of the very important learning for me from here.
Well, very well said, ma'am. You're kind of summarizing the whole day in a few lines. That's amazing. Well, we're talking about digital transformation, higher education. How do you think it's going to hold up in the future, and how important this phase of transition is?
Okay, so digital transformation is a very, very important transformation that I think is this millennials which we are looking at would be actually seeing. One of the important thing is that with so much importance of AI in organizations and the way they are trying to teach and learn within the organization, they are looking forward for the younger generation to also come in and be a part of their organization through these phenomena. So I think this will really be a very, very important aspect and a very important transformation from what the education is now to what it will be in the future.
Very well, ma'am. Well, for the first time, we have a channel called as ASMA TV, which is dedicated to the academicians. What do you think about it?
I think it's a brilliant thing to start something specifically for academicians, and it is required to have a networking as well as a media which will help academicians to basically interact, also to get insight from each other, because the students are well connected through various social media, so is the employers are well connected through various networking channels, but something which was left apart was academicians and educators, and you starting something like a channel like this will be a brilliant thing for them to network as well as to engage and improve yourself from learning from others what the best practices are.
Well, actually each of you all represent an institution, a body which is creating a lot of heads. We are building a community like this. What's your message to those individuals who look at you on social media? What one thing that you want to tell them?
In terms for the younger generation, well, the only thing that I have to talk about is make sure you understand the value of time, which we were probably lagging in. There is multiple opportunities and abundance of qualifications that they can do along with their education and to learn. So keep yourself updated. What you are learning today may get obsolete by the time you graduate. So it's important that you keep yourself updated and make sure you're ready for the future, not just for the present.
Ma'am, thank you so much for answering the question for me. Well, let's do the fun part of the interview. But what if you were 20 years younger and ASMA was available, or ASMA was 20 years back? What kind of situation were you in?
If I was 20 years younger, that itself is making me feel good. But yes, if that time ASMA was available, I think the situation would have been very, very different. I had many options to choose from. I would have got to know and understood what is it that I have in hand. At my time, I don't think we had that much of availability of information so handy as what we are getting right now with ASMA, and I think that really helps. And if I think I would have been much more in terms of my growth, in terms of my learning, would have been somewhere ahead.
Well, you guys just sound amazing. I want to thank you that you are part of this convention and inspiring a lot of people. just the last word, any message for the team ASMA for the convention?
Keep doing what you're doing. It's really encouraging to see ASMA the way they are coordinating and making sure a platform for all of us to be here, network, at the same time have fun. And I think you should just continue doing that. Do more of it, not just one in a year.
Well, I take your feedback and we will definitely work on it and make sure if we have people like you coming to ASMA again and again, we definitely can be bringing such a platform twice a year in the future.
Count
Thank you
me
so
in
much
for
for your
that.
time.
Thank you. Thank you.